Whenever you're ready, go.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and guess where we're at? North Wilkesboro Speedway. Did you ever think that would happen? Hey, I'm here. I'm Michael Massie. I'm joined by Daniel McFadin, Amy Henderson. We're here all weekend. And first off, Daniel, what do you think about North Wilkesboro so far?
Unbelievable, Massie. Walking in here for the first time yesterday was an unbelievable experience because just 2 years ago, no one would have thought that this was possible, but it is reality. And we're here, and we're going to be racing tomorrow under the lights for the first time ever in the NASCAR Cup Series, and it's going to be great, hopefully.
How about you, Amy? Your first time at the track as well?
Yeah, I agree, and it's really special to be here. I remember driving by here on the way up to Bristol many times and just watching it crumble a little more each time. And it was starting to get to the point where I didn't think it was even going to be possible. And then it's like Phoenix.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, we had a truck race earlier today. That was won by a certain guy who's pretty good at driving, Mr. Kyle Larson. Amy, you watched that race. You were taking pictures of it. And, what did you see out there today in that truck race?
I just saw a lot of fun. The track is, the track was last paved in, I think, 1981. So the pavement predates
Kyle Larson.
Yeah. I think the last race here about predates Kyle Larson.
The pavement predates like all but like 5 full-time truck drivers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So, but I think it was a lot of fun. It was very slick, made for some tight quarters racing. I think with the full field on 36 trucks on the track, they were close enough that there was action throughout the field all day. Larson was the class of the field, clearly. He had a great truck. He drove the track perfectly. But it was a lot of fun to watch because nobody had an advantage here, right? Because nobody's driven here before. So it was just a great race. It was great to be back. The crowd was absolutely electric, and the stands were packed. So it was a great afternoon. And if you didn't come out and watch, or if you didn't get to even at least watch it on TV, make sure you at least tune in for tomorrow night for the All-Star race because it's going to be great.
Yeah, the truck race was great. Lots of tempers flaring. I thought Caden Honeycutt was exhausted afterwards. Turns out he was just that mad that he was kneeling beside his truck. Kyle Larson, of course, wins another revived track. He won at Rockingham 10 years ago when that was a briefly revived track. Now he wins at North Wilkesboro, so I'm going to call that the pipe dream sweep. But Daniel, speaking of Kyle Larson, he ran in some heat races tonight.
Yeah.
He got used up a little bit in those. But it was Daniel Suarez and Chris Buescher coming out on top.
Yeah.
Nobody really had anything for them, did they?
No, they didn't. But really, 3 years ago, if I told you that not only would NASCAR return to North Wilkesboro, but when they did, they'd be racing under the lights and in wet tires, I don't think anybody would have believed you, and you would be committed to a psych ward. But that's what happened tonight, and as a result, I'm going to quote Daniel Suarez when I say, we learned nothing. We learned absolutely nothing. Tomorrow night's the high around start time is supposed to be 71 degrees. It's going to be clear, so it's going to be warmer. It's going to be a completely different race. We're going to be on slicks. So everything you saw tonight goes out the window in 24 hours. There's going to be more cars on the track. They're actually going to be going for money. So it's going to be completely different, and I'm excited. I can't wait.
Yeah, people would also say you were crazy 3 years ago if you said Daniel Suarez and Chris Buescher would be the winners of a NASCAR Cup Series race. But here we are, and the rain.
Buescher had won a Cup race.
He had. That's a good point. Good point. But here we are. The rain tires were the major storyline. We probably won't see the rain tomorrow. I hope we don't. I hope we do use those rain tires in dry conditions, but that's not going to happen. But join us back tomorrow. Look for all our content on frontstretch.com or the Frontstretch YouTube page. For Amy Henderson, Daniel McFadin, I'm Michael Massie. Bye.
This is Harrison Burton, driver the number 21. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check out one of these 2 videos beside me. Visit frontstretch.com for more racing content.